Hey guys, welcome to your Twin Flame collective reading. So let's see what sort of energies are coming the collective's way. Let's see what the collective is dealing with and will be dealing with. Interesting. Spirit is giving me the words Peter Patter. I think that's a children's rhyme or something. Peter Patter, Peter Patter. Not sure how it goes from there, to be honest. Peter Patter. Okay. On the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Swords. Interesting. Let's see the clarifiers here for the collective. Let's see the clarifiers for the collective. Right. Okay. On the bottom of the deck we have the Chariot. Right? So, this energy for the part of the collective that I am tapping into right now, this energy feels like there has been quite a lot of tension, could have been arguments within the twin flame connection or in your 3D experiences outside of the bond. But the core source of the tensions that have been coming up, I feel, the core source of that was or is in fact outside of the connection. So there have been tensions, there have been struggles, I'm gonna say that, struggles. And to a certain extent, you have been able to protect your connection from those tensions, to protect your divine counterpart from those tensions up to a certain degree, up to a certain point. You have been able to do that. But there comes a time here when these outside influences, which are kind of muddying the waters in terms of your day-to-day lives, there's a point here where you are drawing a very clear line and protecting the connection in a way that stops as much as possible these outside influences from affecting your connection. If you are in a twin flame relationship already at this point, these outside influences can mean, of course, anything from work related to family life related to previous partners or previous lives, so to speak, karmic aspects. Spirit is giving me the word reckoning. Reckoning. So there's a point where, in a sense, from this point onward is our life of healing, of growing, of evolving, of working together and working on building together. And from this point backward, let's say, there were all sorts of tensions, fights, arguments, conflicting desires, ideas, situations, conflicting schedules even, which somehow were working on trying to keep us apart, where our natural instinct, our natural hope and desire and need was to be together. So there were outside influences here which pretty much worked to keep you apart. And there's a very clear feeling of setting the record straight, kind of redefining the situation in a way where things that used to affect us do not affect us anymore in the future. Things that used to trigger us do not trigger us as much in the future, because we are working on healing, we are working on growing, we are working on overcoming and releasing those previous energies, those previous situations, those previous patterns. So we are working on shedding the caterpillar of our former selves and growing into the beautiful, free, upgraded butterfly form of the connection. And Spirit is actually showing me the caterpillar and the butterfly emerging from it. So when that happens, sometimes there can be some lagging or some issues with truly shedding the cocoon. And it can feel like a struggle for a while, because sometimes you know that you are shedding the cocoon and transforming into the butterfly form, and sometimes you're not actually that much consciously aware of it. It's not as clear as it happens. It is clear once you are transformed into the butterfly and you look back on the cocoon in which you were developing, right? So sometimes it's easier to see these things or to pick up on these things after they happened, after you are experiencing the consequences, the results of it. And it may at times be tougher to realize it as it happens. But you are on the way there, clearly. You are on the way there. Let's see the advice from Spirit in this situation. Let's see the advice from Spirit here. Listen to your spiritual wisdom, listen to your higher self, listen to your intuition. Interesting, on the bottom of the deck we have control. So this to me speaks a lot about the ability of your higher self, of your intuition, and of a higher power to guide you, to bring awareness to you regarding some of these phases which you go through. And sometimes because you are not quite as clear on the type of phase that you're going through, it may be more difficult as you're going through the caterpillar phase, right? if you were to listen to your intuition and tap into your spiritual knowing, you would realize that you are going through the caterpillar phase, which is difficult and challenging, but by being aware of the blessings waiting for you at the end of the process, it can make those intermediate phases a little bit easier. Sometimes because you don't know that you are headed towards those beautiful blessings, those intermediate phases can be tougher, right? So Spirit is advising you here to tap into your spiritual insight, to tap into your flame intuition, so you can gain that awareness, you can gain that insight, that perspective, and realize that you are in the caterpillar phase and you are headed towards the butterfly phase. It's an ongoing process, of course, there's a lot of work involved, but you are on the way there, and you are on the way towards a beautiful level of healing and growing. Now, that being said, we are going to take a look in the extended at how these energies play out for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine in this connection. I hope you will join me there. If not, I'm sending you my highest vibes of unconditional love and support, and we'll be seeing you soon, okay? Bye!